Okay, in this video we are going to work a little bit on this straight track. Let's go ahead and start a new part. Create a 2D sketch. And this piece actually just begins as a rectangle, 12 inches long, 3.4 inches wide. So that is where we're going to get started. Rectangle, 12, tab, 3.4. Okay, so we got that. Now next, you'll notice that there are two circles in here. One is 0.75 radius, one is 0.7 radius. So I'm going to, right there, 0.75 times 2, and coincident constraint, 0.7 times 2, right there. When you look at the detail, these are both 1 inch on edge from a shoulder, so dimension 1 inch, and dimension 1 inch. They both have lines going in there. This side is 0.65 wide. So what we're going to do is draw a center line right there. Draw another line and dimension that 0.65 divided by 2. And do the same thing on the other side. So that is good, and I can trim it out right now. And next, we can do the same thing on the other side. Draw a center line, a coincident constraint. If we check this out, it's 0.6 rather than 0.65. Draw a line, dimension it, so it is 0.6 divided by 2, and then the same thing over here. And we can trim that out now. Okay, so we've got our shape pretty well good. Finish this out. Extrude it to 1 inch thick, which is the dimension. And there we go. Now you're going to notice there is a secondary radius right here, which is 0.19 in diameter. Click Fillet, 0.19, zoom in. We want that edge, that edge, that edge, and that edge. So now we have that secondary radius in there. Okay, at this point it's time to put in the grooves. And I like to do that a little bit different than you might think. I like to put it on the end right there. So create a 2D sketch right there. And I'm going to change this so it goes exactly like it is in the drawing. Now when we look at the math, the far edge is 0.3 inches away, and that is 0.265. So it is a 0.35 inch rectangle. And it is 0.1875 down. So I am going to make a line first. Make that 0.1875, heading on down right there. Zoom in, double check, and I'm going to make that 3 inches away from the edge. So dimension from here to there at 3 inches. Now, the next line is 0.35 away. So from here, 0.35, and then up and over to complete the rectangle. Finish that sketch out, zoom back in, and I am going to choose that, but instead of coming out that way, I am going to choose cut and make it 12 inches long. Which then puts that groove all the way across. Let's do the same thing on the other side. Right there, it is 0.4 away from the edge. And let's see, it was 0.1875 deep. Whoops. Dimension that 0.4 away. It is 0.35 across. So 0.35 up, over to make the rectangle. Finish sketch. Zoom in. Extrude. Make sure you got cut going on. Goes to 12 already. And boom, there it is. So you are going to save this as your train track. Stop this video, rewind and replay as many times as you need in order to get the project or the part done.